Damien Bohs probably the side happier at that point?
I think so. Listen, first and foremost, couldn't be prouder of the lads, and I'm sure the fans feel the same way as well. I think they have a team, a squad, a bunch of lads that they can feel really proud of what they put into the shirt. So yeah, great performance for large spells. Obviously late on they're looking for that equaliser. They're bringing on some serious players off the bench. That's the squad and the budget they have. I'm going to give away a poor goal, you'd say. Yeah, they haven't ripped us apart with that quality. Granted, Connor had to make a couple of saves on top of the goal, but yeah, poor goal to give away. Disappointed, but here late on they were coming for it. If we're not going to win the game, let's not lose it. So
it's a funny kind of night because there's games where we haven't hit the levels we did tonight, and one game's the top this, so it's just kind of a strange one, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, I guess that's football for you. The first half even, I couldn't have been prouder of them. That togetherness, the unity, the will to win. Listen, nothing changed in the second half. They obviously had to go a bit more gung-ho, bodies up the pitch, a lot of bodies central, which made it difficult for us, and we were getting penned in at times, so we had to change a few things. And listen, yeah, poor goal to give away. Could we have nicked it late on with a set piece? Here, maybe, but like I said, we'll take the point.
The change in defensive shape obviously gave you a great platform. You talked about mentality as well. It looked like you had that in spades.
Yeah, I can't fault the guys, like proper men. They're grown as a group and as individuals. Really pleased with the goal. I think it was Jack, was it, following in? But even Jad, we're always talking about getting crosses in and getting shots off. So it was clever the way he shot, using the body as a mannequin. So pleased for him. And yeah, a lot of good stuff with the ball, without the ball. It's like the real disappointing thing. I just think it deflated the whole ground. I think fans are probably going home tonight thinking, just how we feel and the players feel. But I think when we strip it all back, it's a performance that we can be really proud of.
It came so close after you changed shape again. Do you think it was maybe just that rejig that left you a little bit vulnerable on the counter?
No, I wouldn't even call it a counter anyway. It's come from a long ball, I think, from Flores. You have an extra body in the back line. Listen, it's really poor, and whatever shape we flip to Darren, I think they know them all inside. Well, I know they know them all inside out. So it wasn't from that. So you look back at the goal yourself. It's just, like I said, a cheap one. But here, we're not pointing the finger at anyone. The boys were excellent.
It's one of Jack Moylan's strong performances once again here against Bohs. A lot of talk about Jack putting a serious shift on and matching it. Yeah,
listen, a lot of talk about him. Where is he going? Is he staying? Here, I don't even know. But no, he loves it here. We love him. The fans love him. Pleased for him to get another goal under his belt, and there's a real excitement and buzz about him now. When he's playing, he's living his life right. He tells me he's a new diet. So here, even little things like that, you can see. Even how he trains all week, there's a real energy about him. So great goal, great finish, and yeah, onwards and upwards. Another strong training week I'd expect from him, and bounce into next Friday.
Does a night like tonight show you how far the group has come in 18 months? Because you think about the game around this time last year, the 4-1 defeat, a packed house, it nearly seemed overwhelming for some of the younger players. Tonight they really embraced it. They seemed to thrive on it.
For sure, you've answered your own question. That's how I absolutely look at it. Like I said, I couldn't have been prouder of them. I said that at half time, albeit, yeah, we've another half to go. But the togetherness, the quality of them, they just look the proper team. But like I've said many times, last week UCD, obviously tonight as well, it's that consistency. That's how I'm saying a proper team, but a real top team. It's doing it week in, week out. So like I said about Jack, but now as a group we need to bounce in and show an even better performance, which they're capable of next Friday in Dalymount.
Harry Wood came on, got minutes today, had a decent free kick. The more minutes he gets in his legs will be beneficial.
Yeah, listen, you forget he's still in pre-season, and this game was always going to be an eye-opener for him. Last week in the bowl against UCD, Darren wasn't a true reflection, I don't think, of what he's going to see in the league. So we told him that, we warned him, and he's got a real taste for it tonight.
Just before the game in the cup, it probably sets it up perfectly poised now, doesn't it? The draw tonight.
Yeah, I think you're about the fifth person to say that. Listen, any game against Bohs is always perfectly set up, so I'd imagine next week the place will be on wheels.
There's a benefit in the fact that there's probably no surprises from each other. Like you know exactly what to expect from them, they probably know what to expect from you.
I think so. Well, listen, we'll always try and spring surprises, whether it be set pieces, how you set up. Yeah, listen, I think Bohs are set in their ways and what have you, and we're similar enough as well. So yeah, listen, we'll delve deep into clipping this game tonight and take a lot from it.
The atmosphere tonight as well, shout out to the fans on the other side, probably give you a nice vocal backing.
Incredible, even just when I was running out at the start, I felt a bit emotional, just the colour, the noise, the sold out Tolka. I think you meant many years without this type of atmosphere here, so to see it back and in full voice, absolutely incredible. And I know it brings the lads to another level, and I know next week, I don't know how many the mono stand fits, whether it be 800 or what have you, but I know they'll just be as loud as the rest of Dalymount.
I know you probably wrapped Luke Byrne up in cotton wool to put an eye on this fixture. Lukey's done really well tonight for a lad who probably hasn't got 20 minutes in his legs that he would like.
Absolutely excellent. Listen, playing against Bohs, it's in his blood. Luke, so we knew what type of performance we get off him tonight. So listen, I have to name check the rest of the back line, you know. Paddy, obviously Cam, come on. Andy Quinn's been brilliant. So there's guys sitting on the bench that will feel disappointed. Griff still has to come back. Yeah, listen, Lukey hasn't had many starts in the last couple of months, but to come in and produce a display like that, incredible.
The cup game, obviously, people talk about would you favour a non-league team, but you seem pretty happy that it's Bohs in that first round.
Yeah, that was our first game last year away to Bonnegee. Was it Bray and then Bonnegee? I think, yeah, okay, not as difficult ties as Bohs away, but to get to the final you're going to have difficult ties, whether it be in the first round, quarters, semis. So like I said, I can't wait, and when I heard the draw straight away, I think Keith McDarby texted me. I text back, great, can't wait. So nothing's changed, that's how I feel.
Cheers, Danny.
Cheers.